Well, good morning people. How are you all diddling? It's an intermittently overcast one today. Lots of showers. But anyway, let's crack on with it. Yeah, good morning people. Well, it's only just good morning, 2 minutes to 12. The afternoon in a minute and a half or so. Yeah, a bit of running about to do today. Got to call the Proudfoots, get some money out, see old John some money. My bottle of Dr Pepper. Go take the John to the money to John, and come back and do a shop at Lidl. So I'm getting desperate for foodstuffs. And I've no juice. I really like my juice, and I haven't bloody got any. So yeah, a bit of running about to do. Because winter's coming and it's getting rather wet and colder. I knew my Merrill Trail Glove 5s wouldn't be suitable for winter use. So I skinned myself and I bought myself a pair of Vivo Barefoot Trackers all-weather SGs. They weren't cheap at all, but I desperately needed some for winter. Anyway, speaking of it, right, that's cash got. Bottle of Dr Pepper, zero. They didn't have any normal stuff in. Don't really like the zero stuff, but hey ho. Such is life, I say, such is life. Now, we're up at farm other day, helping strip the milking parlour. Don't know if I've told you this. And I had no choice but to wear steel toe cap riggers. Because yeah, I'm working on farm, lots of steel and iron and nails and screws and stuff, getting ripped off walls and stood on. So I couldn't wear barefoot shoes. And talk about agony. Seriously, my hips, my knees, my feet, they all hurt like hell. I was in so much pain. I pulled on my lower back, still rather sensitive now. And I know it were the boots because when I'd finished, I put my barefoot shoes on. And the second I put my barefoot shoes on, all my hip and knee pain disappeared. Not my lower back, and not my feet, because I've had them. I mean, the boots I was wearing were really spacious, but having the raised sole on them, and it totally knackered my feet and my hips and my knees and my back. Now, like I said, the second I put my barefoot shoes on in farmhouse, my knees and my hips didn't hurt at all. My back does because I've actually pulled it, my lower back, so that's not good. But anyway, that's by the by. So that were another reason why I decided I really needed a pair of, I won't say sturdy, because barefoot boots aren't sturdy. You know, if I stand on a nail, it's not going to offer me a great deal of protection, but way better than a pair of barefoot shoes. But the main reason is because it is coming up to winter, and I do like my walks, especially in winter. I really needed some. And we've had rain on and off for like a week or so now. Yes, I know it looks sunny and the sky's dryish, ground's dryish, it's still naff. Speaking of naff, when I were up on farm, Mick says, oh, you've hit something with your car. I said, I bloody well haven't. And well, he got all scratches on driver's side on rear of the car. And I didn't believe it. I thought, yeah, it's just dirt because it needs a bloody good clean. And I had a look, and yes, I have indeed got scratches down the back of my car, driver's side. But it's nothing I've hit. I can tell by the way it's scratched and positioned, that someone has hit my car, or something has hit my car in the car park, in a car park, or while it's been parked. So that's not good. I've only ever had 2 cars. This is my second one. First one got vandalised by little old biddy in street, which if you look back on my videos you'll see that. I talk about it. And this one, and someone's hit it in a car park or something. Looks like, to me, it looks like they've been reversing out of a parking space and turned it too soon, and their front end scrapes my back end. So I need to give car a good clean and just see exactly what the damage is, and notify garage and insurance. Yeah, you know about my dad and how ill he was at Christmas and how ill he is now. Anyway, Tuesday I got a phone call off my sister saying he's now got COVID. Tuesday, oh, that was yesterday. Anyway, I spoke to him yesterday and I spoke to him today, and he's in good spirits. You know, he's not really ill with it at the moment. It just feels like it's a flu. So I'm hoping it doesn't wipe him out, because he's very vulnerable at the moment, as you well know. Which gets me on to censorship. And I'm going to have to leave this bit until I've done what I've done here and I'm back in car, because it's a bit of a rant. Because I'm nearly at J&C's. I don't know whether they're going to be in or up at farm, so I might have to go up at farm. Speech in a bit. Hello again, people. Let's have a drink of Dr. Pepper. You can sponsor me if you want, you know. Right, let's get to Lidl. Get some food. Yeah, so where were I? Oh yeah, free speech. Now, you know from watching my videos and stuff, and if you follow me on social media, I say what I want. You know, if people don't like it, then it's tough. You know, it's my views, my opinions, or it's something that I find interesting, or I like, or something I don't like, and I'll post it, or talk about it, or whatever, because I do believe in free speech. Now, for years, I haven't had family on my Facebook page as friends, because family makes things complicated. But because of the whole dad thing, I had to add them as friends because we needed to communicate, and a lot of people only communicate via Facebook or Messenger. Now, here's the thing. Oh bollocks, I've come wrong way. Should have turned left. Oh well. I'll turn left at Crossgates roundabout. Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm getting censored by family members. You know, I'll post information about my dad, and like, you know, I put a post up Tuesday about him catching COVID on top of everything else, and I got told immediately to take it down, and to save the peace and not fall out, I complied. But that's censorship. I don't want to fall out with my sisters, but in effect they are censoring what I can say, and I find it fucking annoying and wrong. It is wrong. Nobody should be censored for what they say. You know, I don't agree with anyone censoring anyone unless it is illegal. You know, I believe Islamic terrorists and the like should be banned from having public platforms, or for spouting their rhetoric on Facebook and Instagram and whatnot. But as you all know, I use social media to vent, to say how I feel, you know, yeah, it's mainly about mental health, and a lot of it's to do with how I'm feeling at that time, and my thoughts and my thought processes and everything else. And I use that to get stuff out of my head. Because I'm bipolar, if I get something in my head, I become obsessed by it, and it plagues me. I need to get it out, and by not saying anything, it makes it worse and compounds the effect. You know, which isn't good for my mental health at all. And I found that by posting stuff on Twitter or Facebook or whatnot, it stops that negative impact. Once I've got it out there and I've said it, whether anybody sees it or not is irrelevant. Psychologically, if I post it on social media, I've said it, and I can forget about it then. You know, that's why I have my rants. That's why I talk about stuff that's bothering me, or upsetting me, or annoying me, or making me feel happy. You know, that's why I use social media the way I do. And because I'm getting censored, although they won't see it as any form of censorship, you know, as far as they're concerned, I'm just putting shit on there that they don't think should be for public consumption, or certain people shouldn't see it, or they just plainly don't like it. But that is censorship, and I don't agree with fucking censorship. And this has been stewing for a couple of days now. Well, in fact, a couple of weeks, because a couple of times have censored what I've been able to say by asking me to delete posts or remove posts or whatever. So at some point I'm gonna have to put a post on Facebook basically saying what I'm saying here now. I won't say about any specific thing, but in my description on Facebook it says, you know, I post it that some might find offensive or dislike or whatever, you know. And I also state that not necessarily everything I post is what I believe or my views. You know, I post stuff because, well, as I've just explained, things get stuck in my head and I have to post them. I'm surprised that I haven't been censored by bloody Facebook or YouTube or all. No doubt that'll come. So anyway, I'm going to have to say something and it's going to piss them off. Because you can't... I'm getting really wound up by it now. You can't censor people. Just because something upsets you, or you think it's wrong, you know, that's your opinion. But you can't stop people saying stuff. But it's family. You know, what can you do? You know, nobody wants to fall out with family. You know, because of the whole situation with my dad. His family's split in half, pretty much. Well, that's a totally different thing. So, yes, I've been treading carefully by agreeing to not post or delete posts that I have put on, just to keep the peace and to not fall out with family members. Anyway, I'm here at Lidl, so I'll speak to you in a bit. Well, hello again, people. That's a shitload of shopping done. I'm getting to really like Lidl. I did overspend. I wasn't planning on spending that much, but such is life, such is life. I think I've already said that once today, haven't I? Yeah, got 3 huge bags full. Got some plastic organisers as well. They were a tenner for a set of 5 or 6. Not sure which I desperately need. I've got to admit, rum's a lot cheaper at Morrison's. That's all alcohol's a lot cheaper at Morrison's. I always feel way better when I've just done a shop. It gives my mood a boost. Right, go get this lot unpacked and then stuff my face on some unwholesome fodder. Like it's going to rain again. Should get in and get unloaded before clouds open. And yes, I've got a shitload of Danish pastries as well. Again, as well. Well, I suppose it could be as well. But again. Right. I am home. So, thanks for joining me. Sorry about my little rant. It offended you in any way. But I'm not bothered. I'm a buggery. Anyway, till next time, be safe, be strong, and I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.